You're a good trader. You have a profitable strategy. You know the rules, but you still feel like you're riding a psychological roller coaster. 3 days of discipline followed by a blow-up day that wipes out your profit. You are talented, but you are not consistent. The truth is, consistency is not a personality trait. It is a formula built on small, non-negotiable daily habits. Your lack of consistency is not due to a lack of skill. It's due to a lack of the proper psychological scaffolding around your trading day. This video is going to give you the consistency formula, the 5 high-leverage habits that elite traders use to guarantee repeatable behavior regardless of market conditions or how they feel. We are going to expose the common mental traps that make consistency feel impossible and install the daily routines that eliminate emotional variance. Mastering these 5 habits is the single fastest way to transform your results from random spikes to a smooth upward equity curve. The first habit of elite consistency is the zero-tolerance rule for trading plan breaches. The lie is, one small breach of your plan, moving a stop-loss a little bit, entering a trade early, is harmless, especially if it works. The psychological truth is, the human brain is a pattern-seeking machine. If you allow yourself to violate your rules just once, your brain immediately registers that as a valid option for the future. You are training yourself for inconsistency. Think of your trading plan as a single-wire bridge over a deep ravine. The rules are the structural bolts. If you remove even one bolt, you have introduced systemic risk. Your brain must understand that breaking a rule is not a negotiable option. It is a catastrophic failure of the operator, not the strategy. Here's the fix: the daily execution score. You must objectify your execution. Every single day, your primary goal is not profit. It is a perfect execution score. At the end of every trading day, you score yourself on 2 metrics: R/F, rules followed. Did you adhere to your risk rules, entry rules, and exit rules? And E/V, emotional variance. Did you feel the need to move a stop, revenge trade, or hold past your target? If you had a green P&L day but broke one rule, you must mentally register that day as a failure. If you had a red P&L day but followed every rule, you register it as a success. This separates your self-worth from the outcome, ensuring your behavior, the only thing you control, is consistently perfect. You're training for consistency, not for temporary profit. The second habit is the 20-minute pre-flight check. This habit is designed to neutralize impulsivity and ensure your system, mental and technical, is operational before you risk capital. The lie is, I'll just quickly check the charts and see what's moving. The psychological truth is, entering the market without a structured warm-up is like launching a fighter jet without running diagnostic checks. You are inviting errors driven by immediate price action. You need to transition your brain from life mode, chaotic, emotional, to operator mode, calm, logical. A surgeon does not walk into the operating room and immediately start cutting. They go through a deliberate checklist to ensure the equipment is sterilized, the patient is prepared, and the procedure is mentally rehearsed. Your capital is your patient. Here's the fix: the non-negotiable morning checklist. Every consistent trader follows a ritual. Your ritual must include 3 specific checks performed before a single trade is entered. First, context check, 5 minutes. Review the economic calendar, check the overnight news, and look at the daily charts to define the overall market structure: bullish, bearish, or range-bound. Second, system check, 10 minutes. Identify 3 A-plus setups currently forming. Define the exact entry, stop loss, and target for each. If there are no A-plus setups, your job is officially to wait. Third, state check, 5 minutes. Are you rested, calm, and focused? Did you just argue with someone? Did you just wake up? If your mental state is compromised, you do not trade. Close the terminal. This 20-minute ritual replaces chaotic impulse with calm, calculated preparation. You are conditioning your mind to only execute under optimal conditions. The third habit is the micro-journaling technique. This habit stops your emotional drift during the trading day, preventing the domino effect of a small mistake leading to a massive loss. The lie is, I'll journal everything at the end of the day when I have time. The psychological truth is, by the end of the day, you have already forgotten the micro-emotions, the subtle greed, the sudden fear that caused you to move a stop or exit early. Consistency is killed in the moment, not in the retrospective review. Here's the fix: the instant log. You must document the reason for every action in real time. After every single trade, win or loss, you spend 60 seconds logging 2 specific items. The reason for entry or exit, R/E. I entered because price crossed the 50 MA. And the emotional rating, ER. Rate your feeling at the moment of execution on a scale of -10 to +10. -10, panic, fear; +10, overconfidence or greed. If your emotional rating is anything outside the neutral zone, i.e. above +3 or below -3, you have confirmation that the trade was compromised by feeling, not logic. This instantaneous self-assessment interrupts the emotional cycle. You're training your internal dialogue to be a third-person observer, which is the definition of consistent, objective trading. The fourth habit is the accountability anchor. This habit breaks the self-sabotaging cycle that thrives in isolation. Here's a lie you tell yourself. My trading is personal. I don't need to share my results or rules. The psychological truth is that when you trade alone, there is no consequence for breaking your rules except for a financial one that you can always rationalize. Breaking a rule becomes a private act of self-betrayal. Accountability turns that private act into a public failure, which is a massive motivator for discipline. Here's the fix: the one-rule pledge. You must introduce external friction to rule breaking. Identify the one rule you struggle with the most, for example, oversizing or revenge trading. Then you establish an accountability anchor, a trusted person or a public log, a clean, anonymous journal you share with a mentor, and pledge to them that you will follow that one rule perfectly for 5 days. The penalty for breaking that rule must be an external, non-monetary consequence. Donating $100 to a cause you hate, taking the entire following week off from trading, or writing 10 pages of your trading plan by hand. When the cost of breaking the rule is public shame or a painful, non-financial consequence, your adherence skyrockets. Consistency is often built on the fear of disappointing your public commitment. The final habit is the end-of-week system reset. This habit prevents psychological burnout and ensures that your consistency compounds over time. Here's a lie you tell yourself: I'll review my trades when I have a spare hour. The psychological truth is that consistency is not just about what you do in the market, it's about what you do outside of it. You need a dedicated time to download the mental stress of the week and prepare your mind for the next. Without this reset, small emotional variances build up, leading to inevitable emotional collapse. Here's the fix: the 4-step Friday ritual. Every Friday, you must perform this system reset regardless of your P&L. 1. Mental download, 10 minutes. Write down every stressor and emotional reaction you had that week, then shred the paper or delete the file. This physically removes the mental burden. 2. System score, 15 minutes. Review your daily execution scores from habit 1. Identify the one rule that was most frequently broken. That rule becomes your primary focus for the next week. 3. Capital check, 5 minutes. Calculate your exact risk percentage for the following week based on your new account balance. Do this only once. 4. Hard stop, immediately. Close the trading terminals and mentally declare the week over. Do not look at a chart until Monday morning. This ritual guarantees that you start every single trading week clean, organized, and focused on improving one metric at a time. This is how sustained consistency is built. All right, let's wrap up the consistency formula. You now have the 5 high-leverage habits. 1. The zero-tolerance rule. 2. The 20-minute pre-flight check. 3. The micro-journaling technique. 4. The accountability anchor. 5. The end-of-week system reset. Here's a key takeaway. Consistency is not a stroke of luck. It is a mechanical process. Stop chasing profit and start chasing perfect execution of these 5 habits. The profit is the compounding side effect of unwavering discipline. If you are ready to finally move to the consistent phase of your trading career, hit the like button and subscribe. See you in the next one.